Since it's so quiet, we'll go ahead and get started. Even though we have 7 seconds left. Okay, we'll call the meeting to order. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us. This is Marion City Council meeting for Thursday, November 3rd. Please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. Roll call, please.
Mr. Harper.
Here.
Mr. Jensen.
Here.
Miss Atkins. Here. Mayor Abou-Wassili.
Here.
Mr. Brandt.
Here.
Miss Menzer. Here. Mr. Sternad.
Here. At this time, we have a moment of silence. Thank you. Okay, this evening we have a very special thing going on with the oath ceremony for our new fire chief, Tom Fagan. I'll ask you to come forward, Tom, and I'll come down. You know, as everyone knows, our motto as a city is that is reaching higher. We reach higher every day in everything we do, and part of that is putting together a great team of people to serve the community and to help us get to the next level as a city. And so we think you're a great addition to our team, Tom, and we really look forward to working with you and to seeing all the progress you're going to make in our department. It's great to see the department turn out for this. We look forward to your leadership. Okay, and would you like to introduce who's here with you? I know you have people from out of town.
Yes.
Before we do the
yes,
oath.
Thank you
Go
so
ahead.
much. Yes, I'm very blessed to have my family with me, as well as some friends that have come up from Lawrence as well. So my mother, Crystal, is here in the front row. My daughter, Clover, my beautiful wife, Tara, my son, Lawson, my father, Rick, my stepmother, Sherry, and then some special guests from Lawrence Douglas County Fire Medical, retired Fire Chief Sean Coffey, retired Division Chief Doug Green, and Division Chief Lyle Schwartz. So thank you all for being here. I'm so blessed. Thank you.
Okay, you ready to do this?
Yes.
Okay. All right, well, you can remember that.
Okay.
All right. Repeat after me.
Yes, sir.
I, Tom Fagan,
I, Tom Fagan,
as the fire chief of Marion, Iowa,
as the Fire Chief of Marion, Iowa,
swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Iowa,
the Constitution of the State of Iowa,
and the ordinances of Marion, Iowa,
and the ordinances of Marion, Iowa,
and that I will faithfully and impartially,
and I will faithfully and impartially,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
discharge all the duties of fire chief in the city of Marion, Iowa,
discharge all the duties of Fire Chief in the city of Marion, Iowa,
as now or hereafter required by law,
as now or hereafter required by law,
and with honor and respect,
and with honor and respect,
and in adherence to the ethics of the fire service.
and adherence to the ethics of the fire service.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Marion.
Gonna have everyone come up for a picture.
That'd be great.
Yeah, come on
Thank
up.
you. Take a picture.
Did you guys want to come on? You want your out of town guests to come too, or just family first?
Yeah, come on up, guys.
Yeah. Okay, I think we're going to do a picture with the department out in the lobby. All right. Thank you all for joining us. Yeah, the rest of this is boring. Yeah.
you know what?
Oh, you can stay.
Okay, we'll move on with the remainder of the meeting here. At this time, we have a public forum, which is a time set aside on the agenda for comments from members of the public on any item that is on the agenda but not associated with the public hearing. If anyone's here to address an item that is part of a public hearing, there will be time to speak during the public hearing. So at this time, we'll take comments on any item on the agenda but not part of a public hearing. Welcome, please state your name and address.
Good evening, Mayor. Sydney Lovell with ITC Midwest, 123 Fifth Street, Southeast in Cedar Rapids. Just letting you guys know I'm here if you have questions later on when our topic comes up. Okay?
Okay, so we might ask if there's questions on it now, I think, because that's not a public, it's not a public hearing, if I remember.
It is not.
Yeah, so there won't be time for
That's fine.
comments from the public. So anybody, any questions for ITC on that item?
No.
Okay. Thanks,
Good?
Sydney.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, well, we'll move on with the consent agenda. Mr. Harper.
Thank you, Your Honor. I move to approve the consent agenda as follows. Items A1 through F3, resolutions 30943 through 30966. However, I want to mention that resolution 30948 is for the Central Corridor Renewal Area, not Collins Road as listed.
Second. Okay, moved by Councilmember Harper, seconded by Councilmember Jensen to approve the consent agenda as presented with the clarification regarding the name of the urban renewal district in resolution 30948. Any discussion? All those in favor of the motion, please say aye. Aye. All those opposed, please say no. The motion is approved. We'll turn over the meeting to the Mayor Pro Tem for the next section.
Mayor Pro Tem, I move to approve the consent agenda with Mayor Abu Asley's abstention. This will include items A1 through E2 and resolution numbers 30967 through 30969.
Second.
Has been moved and seconded to approve the consent agenda with Mayor Abu-Asley's abstention as follows: items A1 through E2, resolutions 30967 through 30969. Discussion? Seeing none, we will vote. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, please say no. Motion carries with one abstention. I'll turn the meeting back over to the mayor.
Thank you. Next item is a public hearing on the proposed sale of the property at 524 10th Street. This item was continued from October 20th. Public hearing is now open. Do we have a brief, go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. So as we noted, last council meeting, staff was directed to, we had an inquiry from the current tenant of the McGowan House to make a purchase. This was done back in 2021's. City Council directed staff to work with that prospective purchaser. We've been doing that. We had the public hearing. The owner has the documents and has requested some additional time for the necessary documents. So we have not received any comments regarding this matter. So staff would recommend that we, if there's no other comments, to close the public hearing, and then we anticipate that we'll have this matter for formalization in December.
Okay. The public hearing is now open. Is there anyone here to address the council on this measure, either in favor or in opposition? Please come forward. Okay, and we'll ask the staff if we received any comments outside of this meeting.
We have not.
Okay, please note that for the public record. We'll close the public hearing and we will move on to the next item.
Your Honor, I move to approve resolution number 30970, approving agreement with ClearGov for financial software related to budget development and capital budgeting and authorizing payment in the amount of $58,960.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve resolution number 30970, approving the agreement with ClearGov for financial software related to budget development and capital budgeting, and authorizing the payment in the amount of $58,960. Any discussion? Okay, all those in favor of the motion, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, please say no. The motion is approved.
Mayor, I move to approve ordinance number 22-20, amending chapter 63 of the Code of Ordinances related to speed regulations on 44th Street. This is the final consideration.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve ordinance number 22-20, amending chapter 63 of the Code of Ordinances relating to speed regulations on 44th Street. Discussion? All those in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, please say no. The motion is approved.
Your Honor, I move to approve ordinance number 22-21, approving an amendment to chapter 176.29, parking and loading regulations regarding permitted parking surfacing material. Final consideration.
Second.
Been moved and seconded to approve the final consideration of ordinance number 22-21, approving the amendment to chapter 176.29 of the code regarding parking and loading regulations and permitted parking surfacing materials. Discussion. All those in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, please say no. Motion is approved.
Mayor, move to approve ordinance number 22-22, amending chapter 176.51 of the Marion Code of Ordinances regarding building setbacks within the M-1 light manufacturing and M-2 general manufacturer zoning districts. This will be final consideration.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve ordinance number 22-22, amending chapter 176.51 of the Code of Ordinances regarding building setbacks within the M1 and M2 zoning districts. Discussion.
None here.
All those in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, please say no. The motion is approved.
Your Honor, I move to approve resolution number 30971, approving Marion South Substation Addition preliminary plat for property located west of 44th Street and north of Highway 100, Marion, Iowa. And this is on behalf of ITC Midwest.
Second.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved by Councilmember Harper, seconded by Councilmember Atkins to approve resolution numbers 30971, approving Marion South Substation Addition preliminary plat for the property west of 44th Street and north of Highway 100. Discussion.
No.
Okay, all those in favor of approving resolution number 30971, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, please say no. The motion is approved. For the next two items, I will turn over the meeting to the Mayor Pro Tem.
Now we have a public hearing regarding a request to rezone property from AG Agricultural Holding to SR3 Suburban Medium Density Single Family Residential for property located west of Winslow Road and south of Tower Terrace Road Extended, Marion, Iowa. This is from Atwood Rentals LLC. Public hearing is now open. I know, is there a new slide? Okay. Do we have a short presentation on this?
Okay, this is the request to rezone property located in the area, obviously in red, just west of Winslow Road and south of Tower Terrace Road. Property is just around just under 10 acres. The applicant is rezoning the property to SR3 to allow for the development of single-family detached homes, so traditional homes. Property is currently land use designated for detached residential, so again, traditional homes, not condos. The developer was here a few months ago, heard what the council had said, revised the plat and the rezoning request, took it back to the Planning and Zoning Commission, and they recommended approval last month, I believe it was, to permit the rezoning. You can see on the map there, all the adjacent land uses are considered compatible with single-family homes, with everything to the east being mostly residential development. To the south is the senior care facility. I meant to get the name, I forgot already again. And as we go north, you get Tower Terrace Road and commercial beyond that. The plat is not on the agenda tonight, but it is here just to kind of help support the rezoning request. It was pointed out, I need glasses. Those lots are actually just over 60, between 60 and 80 feet, mostly mid 70s. The lots in the cul-de-sac are actually 60 feet at the setback line. So they meet and exceed all the minimum requirements for the SR3. Planning and Zoning Commission, like I said, did recommend approval of the plat as well.
Thank you. Is there anyone here to speak in favor or against this rezoning? Seeing none, we will close the public hearing and move on to the next item.
Mayor Pro Tem, I move to approve ordinance number 22-23, approving a request to rezone the property from AG Agricultural Holding to SR3 Suburban Medium Density Single Family Residential for property located west of Winslow Road and south of Tower Terrace Road Extended, Marion, Iowa. This is brought by Atwood Rentals LLC, and this is the initial consideration.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve ordinance number 22-23, approving a request to rezone the property from AG Agricultural Holding to SR3 Suburban Medium Density Single Family Residential for property located west of Winslow Road and south of Tower Terrace Road Extended, Marion, Iowa. Discussion. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Dave, thanks for your clarification on the lot size. I wholeheartedly recommend trifocals with lines, okay?
Anyone else? Seeing none, we will vote. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, please say no. Motion carries with one abstention. I'll turn the meeting back to the mayor.
Okay, this brings us to the public forum, which is a time set aside for any comments from the members of the public. Please come forward if you'd like to address the council. Okay. Seeing no one's coming forward, we will go ahead and close this part of the meeting and move on to council comments. We can start with Randy.
Thank you. I don't have anything.
Sarah? Will.
I'll just congratulate Chief Fagan on his ceremony. It's nice to have you officially on board now.
Okay.
Congratulations and welcome again.
Just a few comments. I think I was with the mayor yesterday morning as we got to see the library, not fully open yet, just days away. However, we got to see everything that was in there. And it was absolutely amazing how much is in there, the amount of technology. I mean, my wife is a quilter, and to go in there and see a quilting machine on the second floor absolutely shocked us. But the technology that's in the teen area and all of that, I think is going to be absolutely amazing. The children's area looks exciting, and I'm sure it's going to be very loud and rambunctious as it should. So very excited next week for your opening, and Chief, glad to have you on board.
Chief, again, welcome to Marion. So nice to have you and your family here. I would just have to say, I hope you continue your Big 12 allegiance.
Okay, for my part, I will add my congratulations to Chief Fagan. I understand from Ryan that he didn't wear his uniform until today. He's held off wearing it. So that's very special. Congratulations, welcome to you and your family, to the community, the Marion family, and to our team here. So since the last meeting, we attended the 40 under 40 banquet with two of our team members being honored, and I was in the 40 over 40 category. That was a great the 40 way over 40. And that yesterday's or yesterday? No, Monday's trick or treating event at City Hall was really fun. We had a lot of fun with that. A lot of the staff was here and they were all dressed up, and the community seemed to really enjoy having the opportunity to just come to City Hall for a fun event like that. We heard a lot of positive comments. We had a great turnout. It was just a fun event all around. Yesterday's donor sneak peek event was a lot of fun at the library. It was fun to show that facility off to our donors who helped make it possible. And everyone who worked on that did a great job in putting that together in kind of short notice. And it turned out to be a really nice event. I think the donors all felt very special to have that opportunity, and they got to see the value of their investment, and boy, were they wowed. And I've been through it a number of times and I'm still wowed every time. So I can't wait for the community to be able to come in there. I think the day you open, you better be prepared to be overrun with people, Bill. So, and people are very excited about it. I had the opportunity to read for the first time since COVID for America Reads, which was a lot of fun. I read to 9 classrooms in 2 days at 3 different schools. And that's always a great time to interact with the students and to just answer their questions. Besides reading, answer their questions about what city council does and how our city's operated. And I always have to answer their question. No, I do not live in a mansion, and I don't drive in a limousine. Those are always the 2 questions they ask, you know, the second graders and the first graders. So it's always fun to answer their questions and to engage with them. I had, believe it or not, I had my 30-year law school reunion on Friday. So that was a lot of fun. And finally, we had the ribbon cutting for the 7th Avenue project and the streetscape. Last week was a great turnout. It was fun to finally celebrate that extremely successful project that really took a lot of coordination, a lot of years and years of planning and dedication and hard work by everyone, the entire team and our community partners and the business community and the community at large. Everyone had to be patient with the process and to support it. And I think it was a really well-deserved celebration on that day for the entire community. And it's really made Marion a destination and a standout community. I was asked by Steve, well, it was such a special event that Amber asked me to make a toast. We usually don't do toasts at ribbon cuttings, but we had hot apple cider, and I was asked to make a toast. So Steve wanted me to repeat the toast this evening, so I will for you. All right, cheers to Team Marion, who reach higher every day. Cheers to our community who supported us along the way. Cheers to the businesses who patiently put up with our mess. And cheers to the power of community that leads us to such an awesome success. So congratulations to everyone on the completion of that project. on to even bigger and better things. Thank you all for joining us. Keep reaching higher. Our meeting is adjourned.
Nope.
Oh, no, we have a closed session.
Your
ahead.
Honor, I make a motion to adjourn to closed session regarding litigation as permitted under section 21.5 1C of the Code of Iowa. Three separate items rather.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded to adjourn to closed session regarding litigation as permitted under section 21.51C of the Code of Iowa. May we have the council's statement, please?
Thank you, Your Honor. I have reviewed the proposed subject matter for the closed session and find the same to be appropriate under Iowa Code Section 21.51C.
Okay, any discussion before we vote? Roll call, please.
Mr. Harper,
Yes.
Mr. Jensen,
Yes.
Ms. Atkins,
Yes.
Mayor Abu Osley,
Yes.
Mr. Brandt,
Yes.
Ms. Menzer,
Yes.
Mr. Sterned.
Yes.
Okay, the motion is approved and we are adjourned to closed session. Thank you all for joining us.